It's another special edition of Letter Media Live, and today, our edition, we're going to talk about a commission. And we have a commissioner with us, newly appointed commissioner of the Greater Chillicothe Film and Motion Picture Commission.
Oh, yes.
Did I throw a little too much in there?
Maybe just a wee bit. But
Daniel Griesheimer is with us. We're going to explain what this is all about coming up in just a moment. But first, these words from Classic Brands. We've had Daniel Griesheimer in here a time or two to talk about what you do being a filmmaker. And, of course, you've been involved up at OU Chillicothe with the film school. And you and your wife, we've got this right here. Many of you might remember this movie right here. What a wonderful premiere you had for this.
Oh, yeah. No, it was definitely a tearjerker. I know the movie is going through some ADR right now. Going to be finished with that here soon. So we're all going to be seeing it again. Yeah.
Okay, he's throwing out an acronym here that we don't know about. What does ADR stand?
Well, essentially, it's going to be fixing the audio. And where we have to retouch the audio of certain actors, he has to come in and redo his lines.
Gotcha. Okay. We've seen that before. We've heard about that before. Oh, yeah. Especially when we've watched Godzilla movies, for instance.
Oh, yeah. And he's not a lot of Foley work right there.
Yes. This commission has been put together, was proposed by you, yes. And City Council says, we're all in.
Yeah. It was an all yes vote both times. I was very surprised and thankful by all means. But I wanted to get like a new industry here in town. Mm-hmm. And I think the town and the morale really needs it right now.
Yeah. You have been here as a filmmaker. Talk about what attracts or should attract motion picture industry to our community.
Really out of convenience. And how if we can make it so like local businesses, we can help the local economy actually go up, because within last year, the film commissions, film commissions across the United States, they made $9.3 billion last year.
With a B.
Yes.
Billion dollars.
Yes, B. But like Cincinnati and Cleveland, they just recently filmed Superman. Down there, they hire 3,000 local, and if we can go about that and get some numbers along those lines, I believe it can actually skyrocket the local economy. But I think the packages like insurance, like we can help with local business like insurances, restaurants here in town, film locations. We can actually go about just trying to build it smoothly. And if anyone's interested being a film location, I can tell you, tell you how to reach out at the end. So, yeah.
What is the prerequisite for being a film location?
Free marketing. You get paid just by being a location. Mm-hmm. If you have services, you get the double whammy. So you get your catering in there as well. Because these films go to film festivals, then they go to streaming, typically. But sometimes you go straight to streaming, and that's fine too. But that's also free marketing. That is that we get tied with Apple TV, Tubi, Prime TV, and like so forth of the streaming sites. Yeah. So yeah.
And in the last 10 years, streaming has just overtaken our entertainment industry, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. I was actually asking Glow Fiber if they still have the local channel, because I was wanting to somehow get in there, and they don't have the local channel anymore. So like, I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, but it'd be neat to be able to stream some of your stuff, right?
Oh yeah, and we're going to be in the future. We're going to be having film festivals. Mm-hmm. We're partnering up with the Visitors Bureau of Ross County, and we're going to be making a state-recognized film festival here in Chillicothe, and we're collaborating with the Chamber of Commerce as well.
This, for people who are probably thinking this is like a big giant dream, you're going to turn Chillicothe into Hollywood. Well, we don't know about that, but we can tell you that we've seen the successes at other locations. We've seen what's happened with the Chosen. Look what they've done for Texas and Utah and the places they've shot on location, and the same down in Georgia. If we want to attract that kind of business, we need to have a commission to be able to help promote the area and reel them in, so to speak.
And it's like when I told city council, like, hey, I'd rather help with the city, or I'm going to be doing this either way, because I love what I do. Being a producer and a commissioner is totally different. Because on the producer, I'm on set, I need to get stuff done, And as a commissioner, it's all like I want to get it done, but it's a waiting game at the same time.
Got a lot of red tape to wade through.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like the post-production of a movie. You're going through and you're doing all the editing, so to speak, but you're waiting on someone to make something happen so that you can go through the next steps.
Oh, yeah, no, most definitely. And we're going to be hosting like mixers and like networking mixers. Mm-hmm. And casting calls, workshops. I went down to Kentucky to meet up some stunt actors this past couple weeks, and I met with them. They're going to be coming up here to do some stunts and some classes as well. So I'm hoping that goes smooth and all that.
That's very nice. Now, of course, our friends at the Scioto Society, I'm sure you've got actors there. Now, they're more theater actors, I guess, but that can translate right into film as well.
And like I started out in theater,
yeah,
and I love film a little bit better, but there's a transition. There is a practice like with it, because you project your voice, if you want to do the theater, but with film, it's not like looking at the audience, not looking at the camera, But it's just a matter of how you carry yourself, I think, as a character.
Yeah. What I thought was interesting, we have talked about the paper mill here of late with its shutdown and the ripple effect to businesses that are also impacted by its closing. You have looked at this in an interesting way of bringing industry here and the ripple effect to help those businesses also, like getting the cosmetology industry involved into helping a movie producer with makeup and so on and so forth. Car industry, car dealers here locally providing a vehicle that might be in that ship. And who knows what might happen when they get Bridge Street done. Right. Maybe a chase scene of some sort.
I've actually wanted to put together a car chase here in town. I've been trying to work on that, but
which is not an easy thing to do right now during the construction season.
No. But I got some productions down the line that I'm going to be helping that might in need of a car chase somewhat down through the county.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that goes smooth as well. But it's just where I want to help the local economy get a quick boost, and hopefully it builds up to that. Because if we can get like 2 to 3 major motion pictures like here, we can help indie all day, and I love that. But like we all know with major motion picture, they bring a crowd, and sometimes indie production does as well. But
that also generates tax dollars, though.
Yes. Let's say with the city, with the taxes, just the city alone, the paper mill was providing $59 million in taxes. Now, with that being said, about 2 to 3 major motion picture productions, it can actually help with that. It's more of a percentage that we can actually get that amount. We won't be able to get that the first year. I mean, we can, but it's all about networking and just building the awareness. And as a community, if we would band together and join the commission, kind of like in a way, we would get more eyes on it. But it's all about fairness with the businesses and also with said artists too, as well.
And having a film commission gives a set of guidelines. You don't have the Wild West, so to speak, where somebody just goes out and says, I want to shoot a film and I don't care what anybody says. This helps give some structure and infrastructure, so to speak, for putting this all together.
Because there's benefit going with the commission. We won't force people to go with the commission. Like, you can just go make a movie if you want to. I know Chillicothe is one of the few cities that you don't need a film permit. I've been asked multiple times if I'm going to implement said film permits. I'm not. It's just because, unless it comes down to it be beneficial, but I don't think it would be for the indie productions. And also, it's good to have options. Like, hey, you don't have to work with us. You can come to us for help, but we can. I would love to extend that networking, arm. Like, hey, you can join us, or you can go make a film and come back for help, or vice versa. There's no stress because there's already enough stress in filmmaking.
You are in the way early stages of all this. Do you have some goals in mind, some dates that you want to have certain things ready to go into place?
Oh, yeah. Within the end of the year, we're planning on having these packages, kind of like how the Chamber of Commerce has, where we can actually help you with your said budget. And you could pick the package that can actually help you, like with locations, catering, insurance, like production insurance or equipment. There's a list. There's just a list of opportunity for any business to actually go about this.
Yeah. So now that you've got the beginnings of this structure put into place, how do people get a hold of you?
You can actually contact us through the Greater Chillicothe Ross County Film Commission. I know it's a long name there.
It'll become an acronym soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, it will. But you can get hold of us there. Contact me personally. I know with other board members, you can get hold of them as well with Jared Haum and Gunnar Barnes. You can get hold of them as well. But if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me if you know me personally or you want my email.
Yeah. Anything that we've missed you want to make sure people knew?
Yeah, our first production was actually this past Saturday. Was here in town. The name of the movie was End of Another Time. It's based on true events, and it's about a band coming together, having the hardships of being in a band and, making it. Then the falling out of that said band.
Which happens, it seems, to every band.
Oh, yeah. But it went smooth. They actually bought locally and supported local. They've are coming back in the winter to actually help with the local economy a little bit more. And it is a feature. They would be coming back this winter and in spring of next year. So as of right now, we have 2 other productions coming in. They're all indie right now, but we can get that major motion picture in here.
Yeah, just one to get things started, right?
Yeah, and I believe it would be a domino effect after that.
Yeah. In your pitch for this area, what sort of things would you say to a motion picture company? Let's say for some reason, scrolling through YouTube right now, somebody like Martin Scorsese is watching.
Yeah.
What would you say to try to get him here? What does Chillicothe and Ross County have to offer?
I believe it has some nature to magic to it, and kind of like a little bit of Hallmark movie, like in a sense, where, but also I believe with all genres are you could film anywhere here in the county. And with that being said, we want to make it as not cheap as possible, but also just fair. And with there's so much history here, I think just the view is just beautiful, and that there's going to be talent here in the future because we'll be having classes. So there's going to be higher local, and overall, I just really think it's just a beautiful site to build any type of genre of film here. I mean, I've seen horror films made here, dramas, action. Because so far, since I've been filming here in town, there's been, I believe, over 20 short films and just about over 10 feature-length films, like as a whole, like indie and major motion picture.
Yeah.
Like put together.
And that's just since you've been back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking beforehand about the movie A Little Inside, which was filmed back in the late 90s and released in 1999. He hadn't heard about the movie, so we filled him in here. But it's really cool to sit back, watch the movie, and see, hey, that's the dock at water, and having a gathering place for the baseball team that was being filmed here.
And and that's the thing, just seeing like where you visit, like on a daily, or where you travel through town, like, oh, I've seen that. I've been there before. Yeah. And also I want to help out with the local school system to actually help bring in their broadcasting classes if they want to get in like the shadowing and stuff like that, and other genres of jobs as well. Like carpentry can help build sets, welding it all goes in like into the mix. It's not a one-man show.
Well, we have heard today from the commissioner of the Greater Chillicothe Ross County Film Commission.
Yes.
Did I get it right that time?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. We sometimes have the ability to do some gymnastics with words.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
So, Daniel, thank you so much for coming in and sharing with us today. And we look forward to seeing us turn our glasses into sunglasses so everybody can be Hollywood, as it were.
Yes.
Daniel Griesheimer, our guest today on Litter Media Live. And thank you also to Classic Brands sponsoring this portion of Litter Media Live.